Am I self-conscious about being autistic? Stick around to find out. Hi friends, my name is Claire and this is my channel, Whatcha Theory. Here, I make content about what it is like to live as an adult on the autism spectrum and whatever else feels good to me. So if that sounds good to you, or if you're feeling particularly gracious today, and I hope that you are, please go ahead and click the subscribe button, ring the bell. I almost forgot to mention that I put out videos 3 times a week. Click the like, it really helps me. I really appreciate it, thank you. I'm trying something a little different today, and that is an unscripted video, which for an autistic person can only spell disaster. So probably have to edit it a lot, but I really wanted to give you my off-the-cuff thoughts and feelings on the topic. I was talking to a friend of mine the other day, and I was bouncing around on the idea of doing a video surrounding the concept of if I am self-conscious, knowing that I'm autistic. Am I self-conscious about being on the spectrum? So the short answer is yes. If I'm being honest, yeah, I'm self-conscious about being on the spectrum. It is a lot easier now. For me, it's a lot easier than it was concerning starting my YouTube and kind of coming out as autistic. That was more of a difficult time for me, and I felt more self-conscious. So I feel less self-conscious about it doing videos because I've built a strong community here and a very kind and supportive community. But when I'm out in public with real people, not that you're not real, but you understand what I mean. When I'm in the physical presence of people, I can get pretty self-conscious about it, especially growing up not knowing that I was on the spectrum, and now knowing, I feel that I'm more self-conscious in front of people. I was already a self-conscious person, having social anxiety and just always feeling uncomfortable, and like social situations weren't going so awesome for me. I feel that now I'm better at social situations, but because I know that I'm autistic, I do feel a bit self-conscious. So probably not for the reason that you think. I don't want it to seem like I'm saying that I don't love being autistic or I think that autism is a bad thing, because I don't feel that way at all. I'm really proud to be autistic. It's my reality. It's the only reality that I know. And I'm just not willing to be down on myself about something that I can't control, right? This is how my brain is wired, so no reason to be self-conscious about being on the spectrum as far as that goes. I feel great about it. I think I'm just self-conscious of myself in front of other people, because I can only control my side of things. And I know that people who are not on the spectrum looking in might find me odd or weird or off or different. And I am different, so that's fine. But I can't control their reaction to me. I can't control how other people treat me. I can't control what they think about autism. I can only, try my best to educate people and hopefully they'll understand. But not everyone's gonna get it, and not everyone is gonna understand it. So I do feel self-conscious, especially meeting new people, because I don't know where we stand. And I don't want to be the type of person who, every time I meet someone, I don't feel like I need to say, oh, I'm autistic, or oh, by the way, I'm autistic. I don't think that's necessary. Not that I'm against disclosing to anyone, but I just don't feel like I need to lead with that. But then if you don't lead with that, then are people less accepting or more accepting? I'm not sure. Again, I'm just thinking out loud. But in general, yes, I think that especially now knowing that I'm on the spectrum, I have become hyper aware of everything that I do. And I'm more accepting of my behaviors now, but I'm also aware that other people don't do those behaviors. Other people don't need the same accommodations that I need. And I am a little self-conscious about being different in that aspect. So in relation to other people, socially self-conscious, maybe is the way that I should put it. I'm not ashamed in the least. I love who I am, and I get kind of teary anytime I think about it, and I know a lot of you feel the same way. I am so grateful for my autism diagnosis. It saved my life. I can't tell you how much better I feel, the weight that it has taken off of me. For example, I feel a lot more comfortable going out now because I know more about who I am and how my brain works, and I feel like I have been empowered to make better decisions and be more self-aware and know where I stand in the world, and that made being social a lot easier for me. But can't control other people. That's the wild card. And in that way, I am a bit self-conscious. I feel like I've continued to improve socially, and I've been able to build stronger relationships. I'm better at meeting new people. I'm better at group settings. But I am hyper aware of my autism symptoms and my different behavior than other people. And I would be lying if I said I'm not like concerned about it. I am concerned about it. But I just wanted to, as I mentioned, come on here and answer the question. Am I self-conscious about my autism? And in some aspects, very much so. So I just wanted to have a conversation with everyone about it. And please feel free to let us know in the comments how you feel. Another thing I was talking to a friend about is, autism behaviors in public. Yeah, it's easy to be self-conscious when you unwittingly have a meltdown in front of people, especially people you don't know, or you're not handling a situation well and you just leave. That's socially awkward. Maybe you say something, you put your foot in your mouth in front of other people, and you know that what you said didn't go over well. Yeah, it's easy to be self-conscious about having a diagnosis that, other people don't have. I think it's okay to feel that way. I'm not saying I'm trying to change the way I feel. It's just interesting to me, the idea of not being self-conscious about it. Of course, I'm aware that I'm different. In many ways, I've learned to enjoy it so much more, and things have been going so much better. But yeah, it doesn't mean that I'm not thinking, how is this person perceiving me? Is what I'm doing right now okay? Is this social interaction okay? Is what I said okay? Like, those are all things that, yeah, I'm self-conscious about it. It doesn't mean I don't love myself or love my autism. It's normal to want to fit in and be more of a part of the group. It's normal to want to be accepted by your peers, whether you're autistic or not. And I know some autistic people, depending on what your symptoms are, may care more about it or may care less about it. I'm just somebody who, cares more about it. And I found that women in general who are on the spectrum do care more about how they're perceived and maybe are a little bit more self-conscious about who they are. Especially now that I've been diagnosed later in life, where before I was just like, I'm weird, I'm owning it. Now I take more of a pause. But in general, it's been a good thing, and I'm grateful for the opportunity to know that I'm autistic. I know that so many people who are watching got diagnosed even later than me. I was 31, I believe. Some people don't get diagnosed until they're 60, 70. Some never get diagnosed, and they have to live in this constant state of feeling lost and trying to figure out what you're going to do with your life. So I'm very grateful in that aspect to have the diagnosis. In general, I would say I'm self-conscious about my autism as it relates to other people. I can't control what they know about autism. I can't control what they're going to say, if they're going to be rude, if they're going to be accepting, if they're going to spew off some ridiculous information to me that's not true, if they're going to jump in and try and cure me or ask about crazy stuff like vaccines, if they're going to say that I'm not autistic. Yeah, you just don't know what you're going to get. And that's what makes me feel nervous, self-conscious. I know that this was a bit of a different type of video, but I have found that it seems that y'all like when I am honest with you and share my feelings. I know that when I speak without a script, it's a lot slower. So I tend to enjoy the script more. It makes me feel more confident. So if you're still watching this video, thank you. I'll keep working on how to better communicate with the camera, but I really appreciate that, you're taking time with me. So as I mentioned, let us know in the comments how you feel about this subject. Are you ever self-conscious about being on the spectrum? In what way? If not, why not? We'd all love to know. I know that so many people read the comments and it's really helpful to a lot of people, so make sure that you chime in. I hope that you have a wonderful weekend, and I hope that today is just the best day ever for you. I will see you next time, and have a great day. Bye.